New at 11, Georgia will continue producing license plates featuring the Confederate flag. The state halted the sales of the state-sponsored specialty tag after the Charleston church shootings back in June.
Shortly after, Governor Nathan Deal ordered a redesign of the Sons of Confederate Veterans license plate, and an agreement on the design was just reached in the last week. Our Stephen Gallo has been looking into the story for us. And Stephen, what exactly is the change we're going to see on those new tags?
Well, Don, some call this change minor. Others say it's a big difference. But long story short, the rebel flag will remain on the plate, but it's less in your face, if you will. Here's what the old license plate looked like. The new design, agreed upon by the Department of Revenue and the Georgia chapter of the Sons of Confederate Veterans, looks something like this. The faded flag in the background will be removed, and the group's insignia will have a deeper blood red color and get slightly larger.
Well, there's no big deal like any other civic organization. You know, we've had license plates for over 10 years.
In fact, the Sons of Confederate Veterans plate has been required by Georgia law for the past decade. But others believe it's time Confederate symbols, including the license plate, are done away with.
It is a ban of hatred because you see groups still using it today. I'm not saying that all members of the Sons of Confederate Veterans are like that.
Other states like North Carolina, Virginia, and Tennessee phased out similar license plates over the summer. In Georgia, the money raised by selling the plates, about $22 per tag, goes towards preserving and restoring historic monuments.
I see where this begins. Where does it stop? Are we going to pull down the Thomas Jefferson Monument? He was a slaveholder. George Washington, father of our country, was a slaveholder. So we need to take him off the dollar bill and, pull down his monument in D.C. I mean, where does this end?
But of course, not everyone is suggesting that extreme.
We are a society that is a melting pot. And in that melting pot, we all have to respect one another. And that's what we talk about, mutual respect. And that's something that's important. That's what's going to help us to achieve the greatness that we're supposed to be achieving.
5,000 people now have signed an online petition released by Better Georgia. That's a left-leaning advocacy group calling for the state to stop selling the plates altogether. But it's reported this new redesigned plate could be available as early as this